Well, Kelsey, when did you get into town?
Got in about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's it been sort of, getting adjusted and fitting in here?
Yeah, definitely a different pace of life, which is really good though. I've been out in the city and everything, and everybody's really polite, really welcoming, and I think it's going to be a really exciting year up and coming.
I know you said before you came you weren't too worried about being able to fit in a locker room. How has that gone? You're meeting all the new teammates.
Yeah, well, having my brother here has really helped me out. Just getting me acquainted with all the teammates and, knowing the different personalities. And, some guys look alike, so it's like, okay, was this person or that person? But, my brother's really helped me out, and, all the teammates have been really receptive and, just all around good guys.
When was the last time you guys were around each other this much?
Before high school or before college, really. So back in like 2010. Yeah.
You guys always been close, or what's the relationship like between the two of you?
No, I think we've grown closer as we both got into college. Going through childhood and everything, we're kind of 3 years apart, so we're just far enough where we didn't want to be around each other all the time. But at the end of the day, we're brothers, and now being in the same kind of like walk of life, I think we're a lot closer.
What's it like having the younger brother have to show the older brother around, show him the ropes?
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that he gets a kick out of it because he was so used to it being the reverse. But now him showing me things and me having to just kind of humble up and not say like, no, it's supposed to go this way or that way. But you just gotta respect his maturity now.
How did this opportunity come about, and how hard is it to leave Stanford?
Yeah, well, no, Stanford was a really good place. Had a lot of fun there. It was pretty hard to leave, but I think this opportunity, being close to my brother, and Boise is projected to be very good this season. We have our entire defense coming back, the offensive line all coming back. So kind of looking at the trade-offs, and I have one more year left to play and everything, and I think it's it was kind of bittersweet at first, but I think I really made the right decision.
What is this move about for you in terms of, chasing playing time, and a chance to cap your career off the way you
right.
want to?
A little bit of both. I definitely want to be a part of an environment where winning is the tradition. And the fact that it is my last year, I just want to be able to just contribute a little bit more maybe. And fight for playing time, and to be able to help the team and the offense be as successful as possible. I've just seen in recent years the way that Boise utilizes the personnel. It's ridiculous, and it comes out for the best. So that was a great opportunity for me.
What did the coaches maybe say to you when you had the conversations and you were thinking about coming here, as far as the opportunity that you'd have?
Right. You mean Stanford coaches?
No, the coaches here, as far as playing time and things like that. What did they kind of tell you as far as why you decided to come here?
Well, there's everybody knows that Jay was a really good back last year, and the position now is it's kind of not up for grabs, but there's a lot of people that are in the mix for the in the competition and everything like that. And so just the fact that there is an opportunity there to be able to contribute as much as possible really stood out to me. I was talking to Coach Riddle, Coach Drink over the months leading up to me coming here, and it's just a really good opportunity just all around. Everybody has a fair chance, and once you get here and do what you need to do, they'll take care of you, which is pretty cool.
I assume you have goals of playing in the NFL or continuing your football career. How motivated, I guess, are you to take advantage of this last year and really, hopefully make a name for yourself?
Yeah, well, very motivated. In order for me to play right away, like I had to graduate from Stanford, obviously. Originally, I planned to, stay at Stanford for 5 years and graduate in 5 years. So, the fact that I did everything that I had to do in order to graduate early and really, clear up my schedule for the summer and even in the fall when I'm doing business school, so that I can devote as much time as possible to this last year to, get the film that I need and, make a good name for myself amongst the scouts.
When did you have to make kind of that decision to get on track to graduate?
Yeah, well, it was crazy because it happened probably right after our bowl game at Stanford. We played in the Foster Farms Bowl, and that was like the day before New Year's, and then just like after the game and everything, I just had a lot of thought and just talked to my family and everything about just weighing the options, weighing the situations and everything, and ultimately we decided that it would probably be best if I tried to find somewhere to exploit my last year of eligibility.
What'd you have to do school-wise to get done?
Well, I had to take about like 2 years worth of classes in 6 months, so it was a lot of sleepless nights and some hard times, but I got through it. I had a great support base and everything, and it worked out for the best.
Were you guys semesters or quarters there?
We were quarters there.
Okay, so did you have to load up both quarters then? Is that how that works?
Yeah, had to load up both quarters. I was a computer science major, which is pretty time intensive, so doing that on top of like football training also, that was pretty intense, but like I said, I got through it.
And you're in a master's business program here this fall?
Yes, I'll be starting a business program in the fall.
Have you and Corey played together ever? Any sports team? Ever been on the same team?
In high school, yeah. My senior year, he was a freshman. That's about the only time though. He got pulled up to varsity for like the playoffs and everything, so it was pretty cool to be able to practice with him and everything. But besides that, no.
I know you played a little bit of wide receiver also at Stanford. Are they envision you as a full-time running back here, or you think you'll still kind of do a little bit of both things? Or?
Yeah, well, I think that just like in the philosophy of a running back here, they definitely use them out of the backfield. They swung Jay around the end a lot of times and hit him down the field. So the fact that I do have experience as a receiver, I think that could definitely help me in my abilities this year.
Where are you at in the installation process? How well do you know this offense?
I learned the offense about like a couple of days. Like it was really helpful with just going through my brother and just sitting down and just going through all of the concepts and everything. And football is really a lot of things are recycled. It's just a matter of just getting the new terminology and everything, but a lot of the concepts already had down, so it's just like a matter of reciting those and getting those down.
Well, what do you think of your brother and how he's come along? And in the spring game, he obviously played well and got a lot of talk from the coaches and stuff. How do you see what his future kind of holds?
Yeah, it's a little scary because I know he's definitely a contender, and he's we're going to be competing for the same job, and just seeing his progression over the years, it's like, wow, he's as strong as me now, as tall as me, and it's going to be pretty fun though. I'm proud of him, but I think it's going to be an exciting camp for us.
Yeah, what is that going to be like, where you're both trying to earn playing time, and your brothers, but obviously fighting for a spot?
Right, exactly. I mean, once we're on the field, it's all about the competition, but that's like any football team. You have to be competitive, but off the field, you have to be able to switch the gear and say like, okay. We're still brothers. We still have love for each other, and it's just like that with every teammate. On the field, you're competitors. You're hitting each other, trying to be the better man. But off the field, it's a family.
I'm curious. You said that life's a little slower here. I'm assuming you're talking about Idaho versus California. But recently heard a prospect or whatnot told me that this program has Power 5 ability. So how would you kind of compare the two programs, having been in both, I guess?
Yeah, actually, like the football programs themselves, like a lot of the same type of work is done. Obviously, like every program has their own little caveats and does things differently, but generally, in terms of like the expectation and the volume of work that we do, it's definitely comparable to what I'm used to. So it definitely isn't like a stroll in the park or anything like that.
When was the first time you came to Idaho?
I came last year for the Boise versus ULL game. Okay. Yeah, and I watched that.
How much did that kind of experience help you? At that point in time, had you had any idea that?
I had no idea. Yeah, I was just coming through to support my brother and being in Idaho. So like my whole perspective was a lot different. I was just excited to be able to tailgate for the first time because I had never done that before. So definitely a different experience, and like just being out here and just seeing how enthusiastic all the fans are and how many people come out to the games is pretty phenomenal.
You guys had a bye week?
Yes, we had a bye week that week. Yeah.
I know you guys did a lot of apparel or whatnot. So was the toughest part switching wardrobes?
No, actually, blue has always been my favorite color, so it's actually been a lot easier than I thought.